welcome to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
And I'm Josh.
And we're here today to give you the latest and greatest in news, games, and other pop culture fun stuff. What you been up to, Josh?
Whole lot of working. Haven't really been able to play VR games all that much as I hurt my arm at work.
Aw.
Kind of hurts to lift it.
Hurt your trigger finger?
No, it's left arm. I don't trigger with my right arm. Or left arm. But the Major League game that I was telling you guys about for Vale, we won the first game.
Woo!
So now we're in the second running for the tournament of $10,000 now. So, whoever wins, obviously you split that 10 grand between the 6 people, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of money to pay off a lot of debt.
a nice little boost, for sure.
What about you?
Well, I've been slaving away at South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I keep thinking I'm getting close to the end. I've put about 17 hours into this game. And every time I say I'm close to the end, I'm getting there. My friends are like, yeah, you think so? Like, oh. But I'm having fun with it. The last boss I just fought was, remember, did I tell y'all about Kyle's cousin Kyle, who they integrate actual, childlike cheating mechanics into some of the battles, and it's hilarious. Well, I fought him again he was a giant mutated version of himself, just as sensitive, which was funny because there's a little mechanic in there I thought was hilarious. I can now time travel with my butt. I have fart powers, and one of them is now time traveling, so I can change it from day to night, all around. And to introduce that mechanic, I had to change it from night to day so that the sun would beat down on this kid's sensitive skin, and so while he's applying sunblock, he's more vulnerable to attacks.
Oh.
And just stuff like that. I'm really enjoying the game. I cannot wait to get to the end, and then I can finally, be prepped and ready for the release of Snow Day. I'm excited.
When is the release of Snow Day?
That's the 26th. It's 5 days from the day of filming. So I'm going to pray that I can beat the game before then.
Guess you need some Mountain Dew, Monsters,
Doritos,
and a whole mess of chips.
A good old gamer's night.
Exactly.
Yep,
Hunker down and beat it out.
That's pretty much what I'm planning on doing tonight.
Beat it off with both hands.
Beat it off with both hands. Then I can finally join you guys again for co-op streaming because I missed that. I like gaming with friends. I like single player games, but it's lonely.
Yeah, we kind of miss you too.
I don't.
I don't.
That's why I said we. You don't matter.
Well, it doesn't help that I've been sick, and so all I've been wanting to do is sleep. I've got my soup here, so I'm fine. But
W upside down.
I've been so sick. It's been awful. It's brought on by pollen and allergies and crap too. So.
Oh, so you just have a weak immune system.
Pretty much. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
Gamers have the best immune systems in the first place.
Yeah, I don't have problems from a tree jizzing on my face. Because that's all pollen is.
I don't go outside for some good old tree jizz.
Oh, how do you think I'm so pale?
Well,
I don't
here's the
go
problem.
outside.
I'm supposed to be getting more sun. I am a model. I'm trying to get nice and tan for the summer and all that, and I literally can't because every time I go out in my backyard, the trees go, and I go.
So what you should do?
Yeah.
Planet Fitness has a tanning bed.
I've been avoiding using a tanning bed for it feels like my whole life.
Well, when you're as fair-skinned as I am, tanning beds are the way to go.
I just walk outside, be immune to all of that kind of stuff, and get tan.
Yeah, it must be nice. You had a childhood of camping and outdoors stuff, and I was
didn't have any camping or glamping or anything like that?
Not a lot. I went camping a handful of times in 5th grade, and then after that, my dad would let my sister and I sleep outside in the Jeep. But even that we had to do sparingly because no matter how secure we left Dad would let us leave the car running all night so we'd have air conditioning and all that. But here's the problem with that though. Mosquitoes. I would have mosquito bites all up and down my legs the next morning, no matter what.
Even if the car was closed up?
Even if the car was closed up, even if I prepped with a nasty smelling spray beforehand, nothing could keep those buggers off of me. It sucked.
Interesting.
It sucked
It's almost
really
like
bad.
someone had left a door open or a window cracked.
We checked. We did. We checked.
You didn't
I
check
did
good
it.
enough.
Apparently not.
When I got attacked by a bunch of mosquitoes, I did this thing called walked through it.
Must be nice to be a god of nature.
Oh my god, I love nature.
I love nature. Nature does not love
That's
me.
why I love video games about nature.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh yeah, this is the perfect encapsulation of nature right here.
Throwing balls at flying monsters that just off themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tossing my balls at a flying monster and it offs itself. That's a way to put that sentence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, have my blue balls. Yeah.
You never stood a chance against my blue balls. Chucks itself off a cliff. Oh.
Oh.
Wait a second. The blue balls were too strong.
Nobody loves blue balls.
Nobody loves blue balls.
Not even giant monsters. That can fly?
I was seeing if we still have the tab open or not.
So,
Nah, it's fine.
okay, it's in the history if we want to pull it up. But yeah, so what do you want to talk about first? I know you were really on it with the research this week.
A lot of it is just really what is going wrong with the gaming community right now.
Oh no.
Especially with the tab that we have open now. The whole hacking issue. I know I've mentioned before that hacking and modding is fun to a certain extent.
Right.
This stuff though, especially on the meta side of things, you can't really tell until it's too late. Unless you're like, oh, that's not supposed to happen. Something's wrong.
Yeah.
As far as I've read, this whole hack that's going on to the VR headsets is it steals credit card information, passwords, emails, all while you're playing something, whether it be the home of the VR or playing like Beat Saber.
Yeah.
It will look like you're playing the game and act like you're playing the game, but it's a mirrored app of the game, and they're just swiping all your stuff off the headset.
Oh, that sucks. That's really, really bad. What the hell?
And it makes you seem like you're in there for a lot longer than usual. So if you've ever seen the movie Inception,
yeah, I love that movie.
it's kind of what they're basing the VR side of it off of.
What the hell is wrong with you people? Just let us play our games.
It doesn't end there though.
No.
Doesn't end there. Apex Legends, they're also having another thing. The RCE exploit. It's like a real coding engine, or I don't remember what the actual term of it is. People are logging into their games, playing it like normal, and then halfway through the game, everybody in the lobby has aimbot.
Oh.
So it's one dude, I think his name was Destroyer099,
That sounds amazing, actually.
hacking into their game from their internet and basically installing the mods on their computer remotely and activating them remotely. And just basically ruining everything. It happened in a scrimmage match for a tournament.
That's amazing.
It's terrible because if it happens on Apex, that means it's going to start happening everywhere.
It's already happening everywhere.
Yeah.
So have you seen it happen on PlayStation yet?
Oh, obviously.
And on Xbox?
I haven't played Xbox enough to know, but I believe it.
He's still an Xbox newbie.
It's mainly
Tragic.
happening on the
I am
computer
too.
because the computer is so free and open
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
So hackable. All you did was rewrite some code and
there was always a
Boom.
limit to things, and hacking is one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, hack away, hack to your heart's content, make that game crazy, do whatever you want.
Well,
And
between...
there's always a point where you're just like, why Why would you do that?
Right, like, it's funny when you mod, what was it, Skyrim, so that you can play around in Shrek Swamp, but when it gets to the point, it's...
Or you hack the game to make it easier because you're one of those kind of guys that for some reason needs Skyrim to be easier.
You know, like Black Ops 2.
Like
Who doesn't
Black
want to
Ops 2?
spawn in thousands of people in one spot and just shoot once and the game's over?
Yeah, that sounds like so much
like,
fun.
Seriously. But by the time you take it to multiplayer... Probably when you should consider yourself a loser. I'm just gonna say it, you're a loser if you have to take hacking to multiplayer games.
Yeah, that's my thing. If it's for a gag or, like, say, spawning everyone in at once, shoot, one shot and the game's over, that's kind of funny the first time. But then after that, it's like, nah, you're just kind of being a dick. Like, just...
I think you're being a dick at that first time. I'm gonna be honest.
No, you're right. I
By the
just
time
have a
you
sick
start
sense of humor.
hacking a multiplayer game so you can have what you want, and you can be like, "Oh, I'm just joking around."
No, you're right. That's a dick move.
I'm just playing around, and it's just a joke. And then you're like, "I'm gonna shoot my gun now, and everybody's dead."
Yeah, no, that's crappy.
I'm gonna kill people with my mind.
I'm gonna kill people with my mind.
Actually, we had a friend named Tyler Worthington. He when we played Minecraft. Maybe I shouldn't say his name. I will bleep out his name. But when he played Minecraft, he for some reason had to hack the game to. He turned it on. He turned creative mode on for just himself, and he got himself the most powerful gear and maximum
that's mean.
enchantments and stuff like that. Everybody else is like, "Really? You're doing that for Minecraft?"
Yeah, it's Minecraft.
Like you're doing you. It's like that adventure mode thing, where you like everybody's
hardcore mode.
No, it's like a fun little server thing where you build the server and people would join and they'd have crazy adventures together. It's a bunch of friends dicking around together, and he decided, "Hey guys, we just started to have this great armor and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
What are you guys comparatively to me?"
A dick. No, I'm just kidding.
No, hackers are always weird because it's like, yeah, you can hack it, and it's funny. It is. But they always end up taking it too far. Always.
And it's definitely gone too far with, thieving of personal sensitive information like bank account numbers, social security numbers.
And about everything takes it too far when it comes down to that.
Yeah.
At that point, you're stealing people's money.
Yeah, you're like we complain enough on this show about actual corporations just pricing things in such a way that we feel like we're being stolen from.
Oh no, they steal from us.
Don't actually steal from like fair, touche, but don't do something you're gonna get prosecuted for. You don't have the frickin' money for the lawyers, and it's just not cool.
From what I've read, nobody knows how to fix any of these issues, so it's all up in the air right now.
Yeah, I noticed that because I guess there was there was a team that was trying to figure out how to do about the hacking. Let's see, in the most dystopian hack, the team altered the audio and conversation. The two people participating in the discussion were experiencing entirely different versions of what was said. That's scary. But yeah, only 37% of participants in that team noticed the small glitch that signaled they were being hacked in the first place. And I've heard of that, like the screen will glitch, or sometimes say if your phone's being tapped, you can hear a beep beforehand. I've heard that, and I'll admit I would probably be one of the people that didn't register it. I'd be like, "Oh, that was weird. My software's bugging out." La 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 la.
Yeah.
I don't think I would notice that, and the common layperson absolutely would not notice that. Especially, you want to get grandma into video games, get grandma an Oculus, and suddenly she's like, "What happened?
My savings is gone.
My savings is gone." Don't do that to people. The hell? Do better.
Timmy, what happened?
I don't know.
I was watching Grandma's porn, and then suddenly I lost my money.
God damn it.
Why were you paying for it? I don't know.
Okay.
Why were you paying for it, Grandma? It's the only way to get
on my computer. That's
why
dirty.
it's called Premium Plus, ladies and gentlemen.
Premium Plus.
It's the porn you can feel.
No. God damn it.
You're over here laughing. He spits out his soup.
I was slurping it.
Garrett's not phased.
No, I've been prepped for ultra porn.
He's molded by it.
Molded by it. As Hubert Farnsworth said when he accidentally turned 199. No! I'm too young for ultra porn!
Okay. Wait, maybe we get off of this ultra
Way
porn
off topic
train.
here.
Way off topic. Let's get back to the gaming news.
Damn it, Garrett, keep us on topic.
I guess it.
Oh, sorry, that was my job. Guys, pay attention!
Yeah, Josh.
Hey, it's not
Bad.
my fault. I started with a whole hacked and glitched thing, and you guys are all like, ultra porn this.
That's what Grandma said! Did somebody say ultra porn?
Stop it, Grandma!
With the cane and everything. Whack, whack.
That's what I need!
No.
It's the only way I can get
I was trying to be wholesome.
Is that your cane, or are you just happy to see me?
Christ?
You didn't know Grandma's cane vibrates like the Joneses? Like a lightsaber goes.
Let's talk about the Xbox console exclusive that's coming to PlayStation and Switch. Before I even say what the game is, do you think this action is traitorous, even though it's completely normal, or are you just kind of like, meh?
I looked into a little bit of the game before, you did.
Yeah,
And I was like, it doesn't matter.
fair enough.
Say it's not.
It's not like a super...
Nobody cares.
If I was going to play it, personally, just from what I've seen, I'd give it a very low rating.
Well, from the research I've done, the game that's coming to the Switch and the PS4 and the PS5 come April 16th is called Planet of Lana. It's highly critically acclaimed. I've never heard of it, but it looks pretty cute. We could watch a little bit of what might be a trailer or just... it's a trailer. I don't know if there's actual game footage in it or not.
Oh, it's one of those side scrollers.
Oh, that's cool. I like that side scrollers have been making a comeback in recent years. I really do.
Hi, artist here. So I immediately
Push 'em
recognized
off.
the art style of this game as
Oh
being
my
very
God,
similar
it's
to
Jesus!
another platformer game that I really love called Inside.
It looks like Syndrome's Island from The Incredibles.
And I looked into it, and it turns out that the devs admittedly
So it's Syndrome if you
said
succeed.
that they were inspired by
it could
games
be.
like Inside and Limbo.
It's got that tech, it's got that nature. Just waiting for the superheroes.
So they're actually pretty big fans of Dead Meat Studios.
No, that literally looks like Syndrome's technology, though. Like, I'm not wrong on this. I've seen The Incredibles too many times. Ooh, puzzle platformer. That's kind of my bread and butter right there. No, I'll probably almost certainly be definitely playing this game.
Who goes to another world and thinks, yeah, I'm gonna cage everyone?
You'd be surprised. Or not. I can't tell. No, I love these kinds of games. I think this is one I'll probably quickly become obsessed with. Or die a lot. Or both.
Hey, look, it's the alien from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah?
That was a robot.
It's the alien from Monsters vs. Aliens.
This reminds me of the monster, the robots, and everything of that one.
Which one's it?
descriptive.
Who's Aloy? Aloy's a part of the game.
You'd have to
Horizon
be more
Zero Dawn.
descriptive.
Oh.
That's what this reminds
No, I haven't
me.
gotten a chance to play that one
You
yet
know,
either.
except the robots want to kill you more than they want to cage you.
But it looks like it was exclusively on Steam and Xbox. It's coming to PlayStation and Switch on April 16th. And hell, I will probably... Yeah, I'm going to put this on my game queue. I think this will be fun.
The ever-expanding queue.
It's never ending. Just like the movies I need to see, the books I need to read. It's just... It's kind of...
We need like a whole week of just exposing her to games that she hasn't played and movies that she hasn't watched.
I would love
I
that.
tried to get her to play the Legacy and Kane trilogy for like ever.
I have it on my computer.
One day for each thing.
It doesn't take that long to beat them.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll push it up on the key.
It takes forever.
Shit.
Brittany.
All right. Well, so
A whole bunch of games that I've been trying to get her to play.
I'm playing South Park.
As slow as possible.
I'm going through that thing as quick as I can.
As slow
I'm
as
trying.
It took a day.
You're like Dash,
You're like-
the sloth from Zootopia.
She's Reverse Flash made by Bizarro.
All right.
I vibrated at a super slow speed.
Are you guys just gonna spend this episode roasting me, or?
I mean, we can. However, we won't.
We have, unfortunately, the uppers have decided that we are not to ask questions.
Upper management has told us not to, so
Fair enough.
Upper management has told us not to ask
can't ask
stupid
difficult questions.
Difficult questions.
Thanks, HR.
Don't make you look stupid.
Okay.
I think their exact words.
Okay.
So this glorified Game Boy here.
It's Playtron, the new wants to be a Steam Deck, or it is a Steam Deck. Let's see here. It's a startup hoping to Steam Deckify the world.
I think the concept of it looks cool.
All right, let's see
It's
here.
supposed to Steamify the world.
Steam Deckify.
Check out my Steam Deck. The fuck?
It says, what if there were an Android of gaming, an OS you could install on any capable hardware to get a controller-friendly PC experience? Imagine an epic deck that could actually play Fortnite, a 5G deck for cellular carriers, or maybe a PlayStation deck for Sony's growing PC ambitions. If Valve can do this with Steam, we can do this with anything. Okay, yeah, it's basically, it's a device that wants to be your phone, your gaming PC. It's like the PDA. Remember PDAs?
I'm thinking closer towards they're making mobile gaming into a console.
That, unfortunately, has been attempted and has never succeeded.
Well, that's because, as we'll discuss later on, the official GFAP stance on mobile games is mobile gaming is not gaming.
You're not a gamer if you're just mobile.
Sorry.
You know how they'd make this? If they make this and they make it correctly, how to make it correctly? Stop making it so everything breaks so fucking easily.
Okay,
And
but
people will buy your product more than they'll buy everyone else's.
we're already starting off on a bad start.
Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
Linux-based operating system that plays Windows games. So not only do you need Linux on there, that operating system in the background is going to be running WineHQ, which is a Windows runtime on Linux. Which, if you've used the computers that I've given you, the one that has Linux on it, it has Wine installed on it. You could run Windows programs. Takes about 10-15 minutes to pull up one. And it eats up all of the virtual memory.
Oh.
So if we're starting off with this, not going to be a good thing. You need to have like separate OS designed specifically for this. Like not RetroPie. That's for Raspberry Pi. That's something else.
That's something else.
There's a whole OS just based specifically for gaming that doesn't use WineHQ, but everything has to have the Linux libraries to run the games. And I doubt that they're going to do this for this.
Well, here's the problem with trying to make the all-in-one. Like, I get people are trying to do it for convenience, like they did with the smartphone. Like, oh, you can send email and you can text and call and surf the internet. It's great, but it also, when you have like there's a reason people have their dedicated gaming PCs. They want it optimized for gaming. They don't care about checking their email on that thing as much as they care about their gaming. When it's not optimized for one thing and you're trying to multi-optimize, say if you've got one system running like 4 things instead of one system running 1 things, those 4 things are not going to run as well at all. So it's just...
And at some point, someone's going to make a tutorial to disable the other 3 things to have it all performance run onto the one thing.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just had the one thing.
That time you've wasted so much time and so much money. Again, you could have built your gaming PC, got your capture card, boom, there's all your gaming on there. And with your whatever consoles, and you've got your phone, you can check your email and do your phone calls and all that with. You're good. It doesn't need to be all one.
My laptop does 2 things. It records sound and plays video games.
My laptop stopped playing WoW recently because the driver got out of date or something. So I was like, well, that sucks.
Have you figured out the problem?
Nope, I just played on my PC.
I can take it and try and fix it.
Yee! My laptop's kind of going to crap anyway, so I wasn't too worried about it. But
sweet.
If you can fix my
Free
laptop,
fix.
I mean, if you can fix my laptop, that'd be awesome because it's always good to have extra machines around just in case.
Yeah, I found a laptop out in the rain the other day. All the stuff was ripped out of it, and I took it home, dried it off, tore it apart, bored out everything, dried it all off, put it back together, and plugged it in with a universal cable. Screen lit up, and I was like, great!
Yay!
Ran to the store to grab an SSD, and as soon as I plugged it in, screen stopped working. So I threw away the laptop.
You almost had it.
You tried.
I mean, it was a pretty shitty laptop anyway, so...
I can imagine so. I mean, you found it in the rain.
It worked for a solid 40 minutes.
Nice.
Good job, Lenovo.
Good on them.
Sure, yeah. I mean, if the screen lit up after being in the rain, I mean, that's good enough for me. Like, not for actual use.
Yeah, that Monday thunderstorm or whatever it was. Yeah.
That's when you found it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Out in the rain.
Jeez, oh Pete. Yeah, I'm surprised it lit up at all, even after you doing your magic on it. I was gonna say mumbo jumbo.
The greatest technician that's ever lived.
Yeah, so it says
time frame of 2025 for this thing, though.
Yeah, but the early reports are not making it look all too exciting. Again, like you said, the operating system kind of seems mid. It can't even play all the games that a Steam Deck can, apparently. So
no, because you're running Linux. Terrible. Choose something else.
Linux is that bad? I don't think I've ever seen Linux. So
you have.
I have.
Ubuntu is Linux.
Okay.
What's the total cost?
$5.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It should be about $20 if it's going to be running off of that.
Fair.
It says Playtron will cost companies like INAO a fraction of the price of Windows. He says around $10 per head instead of the $80 that OEMs tell them that they spend today. And it says that games like Fortnite and Roblox shouldn't have to fear hackers reverse engineering their anti-cheat solutions because its Fedora Silverblue base has an immutable file system.
Wrong.
Yeah.
I love it when they claim that and the first hackers like that.
I feel like even a hacker that doesn't even give a shit about the system is still going to be like, I've been challenged. Time to hack this Playtron.
Then they get disappointed because of how easy it is.
Right. I mean,
right? Like, no, come on.
The Switch had their thing where they were like, this is going to be like the least easy thing to mod and everything else.
Yeah, and it's gone.
The last update that they had, there's little SD cards that you can put inside the Switch, run that game, the game that's on the Switch card, and immediately it's modded. That's after the update that said that they fixed the issue. You didn't.
You didn't.
Never have, never will. There's always something else that's going to come up. You just cannot beat out hackers.
Nope.
Can't do it.
So don't say it's hackable, or it's not hackable, I guess. Hack proof. Even in the days of physical console, like just physical only media, even those were still hackable.
Oh, yes.
Let's see where we're at. Oh, we're doing good.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's leave that.
Do it yourself.
Wow, not even knowing what DIY is. That's crazy.
Oh, this looked interesting. This came up on Game Rant today. A Will Smith zombie survival game has reportedly flopped. And you can tell it's flopped because this article is the only thing I've heard about it.
Yeah. I would have to agree with that because I didn't know there was a game out.
Let's see that.
Well, let's be fair. Will Smith's just flopped in general. The poor guy.
That's what I'm saying. Well,
kinda what
poor
happens
guy.
when
He
you
bitch
look at
slapped
your
Chris
best-
Rock.
For a valid
when you
reason. His cuck of a wife. G.I. Jane.
G.I. Jane 2.
Was brought up by Chris on stage. And he got his little,
He made a joke.
he got his peg panties in a wad and went up there and slapped him.
I swear to God.
Honestly, I understand. Dave Chappelle said it best. Like, he understands where Chris was. Like, nobody got up to help Chris. Nobody got up and yelled at Will Smith for doing something so stupid. When Dave Chappelle got jumped on stage, like, there was apparently like 16 people ready for it. He's like, everyone just came around and started running for this guy. He's like, this is like the best and freaking, I'm not gonna lie, it was hilarious when Chris Rock came on stage and was like, was that Will Smith?
So, well,
And then
yeah.
Dave Chappelle's like, oh my god, fucker, you had your chance. Everybody already yelling it. You don't come on my stage when I get attacked. It's my turn. My joke.
But so since that infamous Oscar incident, what was that, 2 years ago now? Something like that?
It was a meme for a little bit. I don't really care about it that much to remember the date.
No, it was like...
I think my favorite meme was, you know what reminds me of this whole Will Smith and Chris Rock slap? The war in Ukraine. That's happening right now.
Yeah. Yeah. But so my point is, since that incident, Will Smith has not been in the public's favor. Not even though, again, it's been however many years now since that happened. He's just not a big name anymore. His hype has kind of died out. He hasn't been able to retain that so much. Much like J-Lo, who's getting fucking roasted on the internet for so many things right now. But
Yes, because people have nothing better to do.
Who's that one girl that the Indian woman that's who talked to Will Smith?
oh, are you talking about the one that, oh god, Dr. Ramani?
Dr. Ramani. That
It's not
woman
a-
probably did not help with that man's craziness.
I'm sorry, don't.
She's the kind of woman that says, oh, you had a bad argument with your friend? Ghost them. Never talk to him again. And if you do, know that you are allowing them to be in your life, but at a safe distance.
She doesn't give good advice. Don't follow Dr. Ramani's advice. My point is, Will Smith is not the name. The name you Will Smith is not the name you want on your product if you want it to like blow up and sell.
Also, did they have Will Smith blasted in Battlefront 2? The other game that just came out that flopped spectacularly?
He's just a part of every game.
He's just a part of every game. You play Battlefront, Stormtrooper takes his helmet off, it's Will Smith. God damn it!
I'm tired of this game!
I hate this game now.
It just started. I don't care. I'm tired of it.
Alright, let's hear more about Will Smith here.
Oh, they put Will Smith in there to try to save Undawn, which is the name of the game we're talking about that flopped. Yeah, so that was a bad idea. If your game can't stand on its own, throwing in a celebrity is not, especially
I don't even know what Undawn is. What is Undawn?
a zombie survival game that was released last year. Yeah, last year, and we're not even so I was double checking the date of article publication.
June 2023.
Oh yeah, this game's been almost out a year, and none of us.
It's on mobile too. We'll test it out just for the mobile users.
Is it free?
I don't know.
I could get it for free.
I bet you could.
Stop talking.
Made less than $300,000 in revenue for last month.
Oh,
The
so
game-
it's not free. Is it like $30?
Well, the game cost around $140 million to make, with 300 developers actively working on it. They didn't even make enough to recoup, like, paychecks. Well, I haven't heard... Well, the problem... Again, as much as we're ragging on Will Smith is ultimately not to blame for the game flopping, because from what I can understand... Well, it's a PC and mobile game. I've seen no marketing for this game. I've heard of no whispers in the gaming world, no trailers released. Like...
Okay, so I know I've seen that name before. Tencent. They made Call of Duty Mobile as well as PUBG Mobile. I don't know why I haven't heard of this game, because I've played PUBG in a little bit too.
Right.
Nothing.
So, like...
Although there is no public information regarding how much it costs to use those.
I wonder if we can look it up on Steam. Let's just look up the game. What's it called again?
Undawn.
Just...
Steam database, let's go!
Let's go, Steam.
Watch it not even be... Oh, it's free! Tragic. You guys aren't making money because it's that bad. 115 mixed reviews. Okay, but what are the reviews?
Let's see what people are saying about this this game. Where are the reviews? Here they are.
Oh, first one. Negative.
The game is pretty fun until you realize the final round in the weekly PvP tournament is mobile device only. The first 2 rounds of the tournament allow PC players to participate. Why not the final round? Yeah, that is stupid. I'll agree with you, obvious man.
See, this guy, stop complaining. It's a free game after all. Just ask the devs to continue developing the game.
No.
No.
We've been over this before. If the game's not ready, it's okay to, like, patch it later if there's a problem you didn't catch. Or, like, if you want to add DLC.
You don't... You complain. You complain if you enjoy aspects of the game and you don't enjoy others. You didn't complain about things because you care about things. I don't look at Rings of Power and say that is the trashiest thing ever. Now I'm just...
Even though it is.
It is the trashiest thing ever. And that's like the first thing I do.
It's the Dollar General Lord of the Rings.
Yes! And it's supposed to have what? Money added to it? I don't know.
Well,
So yeah, I don't literally say, well, I guess I'm done with Lord of the Rings entirely. I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna bitch entirely.
We want good Lord of the Rings media.
Please keep making Rings of Power, sir. It'll get better eventually.
Somebody search for the Starbucks cup in season 4.
I think you're talking about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Either way, there's gonna be a Starbucks cup somewhere in that show.
God.
Please update the TV series. I wish there'd be updates to TV series.
That would actually be nice.
Update. TV series is gone.
Oh no. This game is a complete package, especially for mobile gamers.
I don't think this is a person.
For whoever's going to read this review, thank you for spending your valuable time reading my review. Hope you have a great and prosperous life ahead. Thank you, Mr. Data. I've played this game for 6 months, and I've many experiences, best, good, bad, and worst, but I've enjoyed this game every single day. Man, he outlined it! I can appreciate that.
Hold over the 1.G. Friends, lovers, situationship, complication, emotion breakups, patch-ups.
Interesting. So what you're saying is there's sex in the game.
Is there?
I might just play it now. That's the only saving grace of this game.
Only if I can have sex with Will Smith.
No, you gotta have sex with the zombies.
Oh.
Can't get them pregnant if they're already dead.
Try not to give a...
Only you can get Will Smith pregnant.
So lastly, be wise enough before wasting your money on anything or anyone. Have you actually played this game?
Yeah, the game's free.
It's it's a pay-to-win game. Why would you give a pay-to-win game a good review? Probably because you have money.
It doesn't look like it's a good review.
No, I don't think it is.
That man is clearly a bot.
Yeah, that's a bot. Waiting to see how they improve the game further. Interesting gameplay. Survival at its peak?
Do I enjoy it? No.
Okay.
He played for 8 hours. Wait, 0.8 hours?
Yeah, 0.8 hours. He hasn't even played for a full hour.
He played through the tutorial.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
You play real life and a survival game. Okay, so I guess it's very immersive. Like, you have to actually take care of yourself as best as you can in the survival,
Isn't that like DayZ?
Yeah. Sounds like it. Oh no, off-brand DayZ, but with Will Smith.
Yay, Will Smith.
DayZ is pretty.
Oh look,
off-brand
another one that
itself.
said no one's gonna read my review, so I'll just say I'm gay.
Don't worry, we're helping you out yourself to the world. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the good reviews seem to just be trolls or
Yeah.
bots. So, yeah, a lot of the actual negative reviews seem to actually be
Mobile game that they ported to PC.
yeah. So if you actually played the game, it's not very good. He played it. Oh, this guy allegedly.
Go up.
That's a lie. He didn't play over 1,000
0.2 hours. That man was not about those controls, huh?
He said, "What the hell are these controls? Hell no. Bye. Uninstalled. Never again."
I've done that.
Yeah, I've done that. Actually, I did that before. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to play a My Little Pony game once because it was cute, and I'm like, I used to like My Little Pony. This will be fun. And then the opening sequence played, and I'm like, I can't do this. And played a different game.
This man has played over 1,000 hours, 1,008 at the review, and he went on to get 40 more hours in the game.
But he also claims to have a unicorn in his garden, so
He says after playing 1,000. He like it's all right.
it's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, I guess.
So there's reasons this didn't go. Again, it's been out for a year and it's still only made. It has not even halved. It's what is the math on that? 300,000 out of 140 million. Pull up my calculator because I like to do math on this channel.
Even if it's bad.
I'm learning how to divide.
Yeah, that's bad. That's
Haven't even made a penny back. Jesus.
like,
Come on now.
ooh, that's bad. That's real bad. Oh, look at these graphics.
They look really bad, actually.
I mean, I can
They
appreciate.
look like they're from a mobile game.
Yeah, they do look like they're from a mobile game. No, this is.
Hey, I get it. You don't have to have good. Okay.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no. It's The Sims as a survival game
I
with Will
understand-
Smith.
I understand what they mean by they have a unicorn in their yard now.
Oh, I see.
Hey, is that a Keurig?
Is that a cute? I thought this was a survival game. This is just The Sims.
Hold on, there might be something about zombies in it.
Survive your way.
I'll survive my way
This
of
is just a
never
fucking
playing.
mobile game. No wonder nobody talked about it
Or wanted to play it.
or heard about it.
Still have yet to see a single zombie, though.
You
Right?
saw one. He was getting shot in the sights.
Oh,
That was a deer.
No, that was a different one.
That was a bear.
That one was getting hit by an axe. There was one zombie. I think I've seen this.
Have you?
Yeah. No.
Hey, look! There's a
Floating
zombie.
gun. So I'm missing I'm missing all. I saw the zombies in the next scene, but I missed that. I was distracted by the floating gun. Yeah. Man, they were trying to do something here. I still haven't seen Will Smith.
Clown!
Will Smith plays an NPC, but not even seeing any NPC interactions being advertised here.
You
Was-
got it added afterwards.
What I'll say, was he a DLC?
Just casually carrying around a minigun on their back.
Look, graphics aren't everything.
I don't even think the graphics are that bad.
Okay,
I-
so-
the graphics are terrible.
But-
There's a
graphics
VR
aren't-
game that I play. It's called Pavlov's Shack Beta.
Mhm.
That has better graphics than this game does. And that's a VR game that's $10.
I don't play games for the graphics, or I would not play games. So.
Okay, so it wants to be Fortnite. It wants to be The Sims. it wants to be like, I don't know, The Last of Us if it's a zombie survival game.
Doesn't want anything to do with The Last of Us.
Why are we dancing?
This is
'Cause it's
This is how you attract zombies. By sounds.
This is the
Yeah.
most realistic game I've ever played.
I don't know, it's free to play, y'all.
I don't know, the giant mech thing seems actually kind of neat.
Should we give it a try? It's free to play.
I'll download it on my phone to see how bad it is.
I refuse to download it on my phone. I have Steam. I'll just put it on my
Remember,
PC.
you only can play so much on your PC.
For the
It's
PvP tournaments.
It's in tournaments.
Only play so much. Garrett, download the game on everybody's PC.
Oh my god.
Done.
Just
That's how big it is.
So I guess it looks like, I'm just gonna say it. It looks bad.
Yes.
It doesn't look good. And I'm usually the one, I'm trying to be, again, I haven't tried to be like, oh, the graphics aren't that bad. I'm like the Paula Abdul, always being like, your outfit's nice.
Yeah.
But no, this looks bad.
Looks like the game was just half-assed from the start.
Yeah. Which is crazy. How do you have 300 people working on it and it's half-assed?
That $140 million wasn't split up evenly? I don't know.
Those $140 they've just spent partying and went, oh fuck, I have work today.
And that doesn't even look like Will Smith.
Maybe in a different...
That
That's
looks
Will
like
Smith.
Will
I
Smith.
was about to say, maybe in a different light.
That's Will Smith. This is just promo material. This isn't even him. This is him in game. But the graphics aren't even this good in the trailer.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that happens with all mobile games.
Was that the
graphics
same
are never
Undawn?
the same.
Are we talking about the same Undawn? These don't even look like the same game. Am I being gaslit by Will Smith? Like...
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, well, maybe we'll give it a shot. If we decide to give it a shot, you'll hear it here first or on our Twitter.
By the next recording, I will have played it, and I will let you know exactly
Wonderful,
how it is.
wonderful.
Even if it's beyond terrible.
You know, sometimes it be like that. Well, speaking of games we're actually excited to come out, we want to talk about Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
And another remembrance of
Akira
Toriyama? Yes.
I'm down.
That's fair.
Well, they just revealed a gameplay showcase, so we get to commentate on that and
Yes.
reveal.
I've been waiting for this.
Yay! I think let's something we're actually excited about and gearing up for. Well, the 11 new characters that have been announced, I'm actually really excited about. Let's see, there are down here. We got Super Trunks, Dispo, Kakunsa, Master Roshi when he's max powered, so buff Roshi.
Nappa.
Birder Toppo, who he was introduced in the Tournament of Power arc near the end of Dragon Ball Super.
Which one was that?
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, short guy with the mustache. Toppo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had the mustache.
Oh,
he's from the other universe.
the Justice people.
Yeah.
The guy where he's like, four fingers out.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was
I
in
know
the-
what you're
he was
talking
in the
about.
top
He's
three
got
with
the
Jiren.
destruction power.
I gotcha.
He was nuts. I love
Well, so does Jiren, though.
Jiren was...
Jiren had destruction
won
power.
different.
They both trained under a god of destruction.
Yeah, Jiren was supposed to be better than his god of destruction, though.
He was supposed to be next
But
in
the
line.
one that was supposed to be the next god of destruction was Toppo, specifically. The problem was he cared about people too much.
Yeah.
It's like one of those big things. And for a god of destruction, you gotta get rid of that kind of shit.
Yeah.
So Jiren. Perfect.
But Super Saiyan Kale, Berserk, and Super Saiyan Broly, Full Power, and Hit are also there. I like Hit.
Dude, hit.
He was ridiculous, too.
He hits so hard.
I'd hit that.
Kind of gay, but I like it.
What? What do you mean gay? I would punch him. What is wrong with you?
I've seen your search history.
All right, let's get to the gameplay showcase, shall we? Oh, wait, that's something else.
That's something else.
Yeah, this is... Alright, probably not gonna watch the full thing, unless we want to. Well, we'll definitely watch it. I already like the style. I'm
Have you never played in the Tenkaichi games?
Yes, he has.
I have, but doesn't make me love the style less.
It does look pretty good.
I will be vocally excited about it every time.
See, that's where this guy went wrong. They all just used their beam moves right off the bat. Like,
Nice, we love Frieza. Love to see it.
Oh, of course. Break up Namek again.
Namek, no.
No! Break the heavens.
Oh, I love that scene in the Broly movie.
Brittany has not seen it.
I've not seen the Broly movie.
It's one of the ones we gotta watch together.
You gotta watch all of them now.
Yeah.
The legendary Super Saiyan, the one from 97,
Oh yeah, we watched that one. Fucking love that one.
and then the next one,
This
Broly
is
Returns.
This one right here is the one we haven't watched. The newest one.
The
We like Dragon Ball Z, goddammit.
Dragon Ball Super Superheroes?
No.
No, it's
We saw
the
that one in
Broly
theaters.
Movie. The Broly movie is one of the new ones.
Oh, that, yeah, no, I have, oh, that's right. I forgot there was a Broly movie after the other
Different
Broly
art
movie.
style.
Yeah.
Really good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I don't know how I feel about the stretching faces.
What?
I don't know how to feel about the stretchy faces of every character that they're doing now. Because, like, in the beginning it was just, solid character, and now it's, haha, yeah, this is your whole face now.
I'll have to remember what you're talking about. Because...
Think about how, like, in the original Broly, when they start screaming and shit and powering up, their whole body doesn't stretch like a banana.
Oh, yeah.
And
They're
in the
very,
new
very-
Broly movie, they do.
That was weird.
I skipped past the guy talking and just went straight into gameplay.
That's fine.
Well, I like it. So far,
Dude, I like the old Broly movie. It literally looks like he explodes out of himself, which is so badass.
that was pretty
Like,
badass.
if you had a transformation, would you not want your previous self to explode into a more muscular you?
Well, so far so good. I like the three-dimensional aspect of it. That's, like, you can actually
That was always my favorite part about
zoom
these
around
games.
your environment.
Most of the fighting happens in air, though. There
Yeah.
should be more things that kind of ground you to the floor more.
Just say Goku should just grab Vegeta by, like, the nape of his shirt and just get on the ground.
I think there should be, like... it's... In my opinion, I mean, it's Dragon Ball, so, like, the characters can fly forever, that's natural. But I think there should be a limited amount of time in the air.
I could see that.
No, I completely understand why they're doing the falling thing, because, well, it's cool, and
It looks cool,
that's
yeah.
what the characters do, so it all makes sense.
That charging bar, if you've ever played Budokai 3, it looks like how you would have to hit the button at the right time to get 3, like, excellent marks on it, and then it does full damage. If you don't do it, the other side would win. So, like, in the whole, like, clashing of the beams that they just did, if you're playing as Goku and the computer beats you out on it, the computer wins the battle.
Yeah.
If that's coming back, that's going to be fun.
I do love the beam clash.
Yeah, is there more game footage for us to look at, or let's see.
I love it when they broke your remote, because
Yeah,
had
'cause you're
to
like-
smash it in. You had to turn to rotate. I do like the destructible landscaping.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of that when you can use your environment during a fight.
It looks very fast paced, weirdly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
It's got the Budokai Tenkaichis always had like a slower pace to them.
Not Tenkaichi 3.
Not 3.
No,
Three's
that's...
when they went crazy. You got on that person's ass real quick.
Yeah.
But I'm glad they kept a faster pace to the game. It's always interesting to see how you do it.
And now you can deflect super beams.
That's pretty dope.
Looks like you need enough energy to do it.
That makes sense too, though.
It didn't drain any of the energy on the left.
have 2 energies. Did it drain out the blue?
No, I didn't drain out any of them.
I guess you just have to do something at the right time then.
Perfect parry.
A perfect parry? Yeah. That's always been a thing.
I don't know. I'm very much looking
like-
forward to this game.
Yeah, I am too.
This is gonna be
honestly. It looks
awesome.
amazing. I like this guy. He's just kind of.
He looks like Vector.
yeah, he's like a Japanese.
Oh
character.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's still in the works. There's no release date yet, but it's very promising, and all of us are going to be playing it.
Take
when
your
it comes out.
time. We
Yes.
don't need another Cyberpunk.
Please work it and work it well.
Make it good. It's looking really good. You're off to a great start. Just keep it up.
Again, no more Cyberpunk fails.
No more Cyberpunk fails.
Unlike what she said, we don't need it to be released and then you can patch it later.
Right. If you could just release a complete game and maybe some DLC later, that's cool by us.
Speaking of what's coming later, tell us what's happening in April.
Well, PS Plus is losing 11 games in April, so if you, or I'll list them off, and that way y'all know you have until April to play these games. There's no, well, I think they might all have their own dates. Okay, yeah, there's no dates that they'll be in the leaving soon tab, but they're with games coming on PlayStation Plus, sometimes they gotta boot some guys out. And so the ones that are leaving are Bassmaster Fishing 2022, Chicken Police, Dangerous Golf, Everspace, Fighting EX Layer, Ghostbusters, the video game remastered, Gunvolt Chronicles, Luminous Adventure 9, Necromunda, Underhive Wars, Real Fishing, Road Trip Adventure, R-Type Final 2, and Soul Calibur 6. All of which take quite a bit of time to beat, except for, I guess, the Chicken Police and Gunvolt Chronicles. I guess Fighting EX, too. Those don't take too long.
Could you imagine beating a whole game in an hour?
I've only beaten a game in, I think the shortest game time I've ever beaten that wasn't... Well, I've never speedrun anything, so that's irrelevant, but I once played this Steam game. I was looking at what was free on Steam, because I'm like, I just want to play some cute indie games, why not? And I found one called Alpaca Stacka that was really cute, and you just stack, you play as an alpaca, and you're looking for these missing chicks. It's very clearly for children, and I'm like, okay, this is still cute, I'll bite. And you basically go around collecting these chicks that are missing, to return them to the farm. And it's really cute. And I actually had a fun time doing it because I like the puzzle aspect of getting them down from the tree and having to look around the environment for them. But then it was over. It's one level. No learning curve or anything. It's just kind of, you did it! And I was like, yay! That was fun.
Sounds very boring.
It wasn't great. But again, it's for children, so... Yeah, if you play any of those games that I mentioned, if you're really, really wanting to play Dangerous Golf, be sure to give that a go if you have subscribed to PlayStation Plus before it leaves. I hate to do this. I have to excuse myself for just a minute to go blow my nose, so I will be right back. See where we're at recordings. I know how much more we have to... Oh, we're almost there anyways. Let me just... Yeah, we'll finish. Skadoodle, and I'll finish up and get back to doing it.
While you're gone, I will Google for Xbox games leaving. Because I don't think that there is any, because Xbox is still better.
Actually, I think it is. I have stuff leaving.
It's alright. Oh, well, what do you know? That's quite a bit of games, actually.
No, nothing that big.
No, but might be leaving Game Pass in April of 2024. That's a lot of games, actually. Cricket 22, 7 Days to Die, Research and Destroy. You can walk by, it's fine. Okay. Goat Simulator.
No! Not Goat Simulator!
Okay, now that I got that out of the system.
Loop Hero, which I don't know what that is. Coffee Talk.
Okay, what?
Medieval Dynasty. Homestead Arcana. Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle Special Edition. And the last case of Benedict Fox. I really think that the only one that matters out of all of these is, in fact, Goat Simulator.
People love Goat Simulator. Like, I understand booting a game. No, but here's my thing. I understand getting rid of a game because people aren't playing it. It's literally just taking up space on your server. And it's like, okay, if there's like 2 people playing this, sorry to you 2 people. These other 300,000 gamers aren't playing it. But people
It's
like
just
Goat
going
Simulator.
off of Game Pass.
Right.
So it's no longer.
You can pay for it
You
and
can
you'll
buy
own it.
Fair enough. But hear me out.
But do we really need to pay for
Do we need to pay for Goat Simulator?
Yes.
When it's there, you can just pay for the DLC.
Yeah, Goat Simulator 3 is the thing.
Apparently you can get it on mobile too.
That's no.
I can live with this being on mobile.
I just feel like it's not going to run as well unless you have like a $2,000 phone.
It's Goat Simulator. It's gonna run just fine.
I mean, hey, look. Goat Simulator 3 is on Game Pass.
Okay, maybe that's why they're getting rid of it. They want to promote the Goat Simulator,
I don't think they do.
the newest edition of Goat Simulator.
Yeah, I don't think that that's what they're going for, but you know, we'll leave you to that.
I don't know. I just like to speculate.
Just to make you happy.
It does make me happy. It does bring me joy.
Let's see. I think I had already closed out my tab. We'll just close that one out too.
Okay.
But I mean, seems like a little bit of both Xbox and PlayStation are losing at least 1 or 2 decent games for next month, and I don't know about you. I really only care about Soul Calibur out of that whole list.
I like Soul Calibur. I haven't heard very good things about 6. I don't know which one was it. 6 wasn't very good, or another one.
It's the one after 5.
Thank you, Josh. I feel so smart now.
Josh, no, our producer.
It was not intentional.
But no, I agree. I like Soul Calibur. I think Soul Calibur 4 was the game I played the most. I don't know anything about 6. I'm just trying to remember from word of mouth. So again, not a reliable source on Soul Calibur 6 here.
I haven't played Soul Calibur either. I played 1, but they're generally all the same.
If you really like fishing games, you're losing some gems on PlayStation Plus this month.
How dare you not be able to play your fishing game anymore?
No, fishing games are valid.
Oh boy, I caught me a virtual 20-pound bass.
Look, have you ever shot a buck in a bar in an arcade on one of those arcade shooters? That's a good feeling.
No.
What? Those games are. I like hunting games. I think they're fun.
Hunting games are actually pretty.
Anytime I went to an arcade and that was there, I'd go, "Hey, can I play that game?" And be like, "No, that's violent." But yet I could go home and play Grand Theft Auto Vice City. And look at me today.
Yay!
Goddamn,
Fine specimen of man right here.
damn beautiful monster you are.
I think that's a good place as any to wrap up this episode of GFAP. We're going over some gaming news, getting real excited about Snow Day. You'll hear all about it next week when we...
You're excited for Snow Day. I'm excited for Sparking Zero.
Oh, I'm excited for Sparking Zero too, but I have a release date for South Park, and it's much closer than Sparking Zero.
Rub it in.
I will.
Okay. Okay. I won't be taking it easy on you when that game come up.
You never take it easy on me in fighting games.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of obvious.
Sometimes I do. Like that one time she beat me.
I never beat you.
No, you won 1 round. And
Oh yeah, I did.
That was it.
It's 1 out of 30 matches or something.
25.
When
Give yourself
Josh-
credit.
When Josh sucked at fighting games, that's right.
No, Josh just sucks at fighting games.
Ellie's gonna learn real quick.
she's gonna fuck
At the
around.
ripe age of 4, she's gonna learn what.
Good scrub lord.
She's gonna learn at the age of 4 what happens when I hit a 20-hit combo.
God, this is so easy.
Like, are you even trying? As she's just sitting there sobbing.
She's like, I can barely hold the controller.
Facing up against her and she's a baby. God, you suck at this!
Get better!
Skillet shoe.
It's gonna suck 1 year later when she beats you.
Oh, it's.
I'm never letting her beat me.
I can't wait for her to be a monster at gaming.
Well, it's gonna take some time, but eventually she'll be able to beat you.
It's okay. She'll be able to. We'll put instead of dumbbells when she's lifting weights, we'll give her a controller to.
A weighted controller so she can drop it on her face. Have a weighted just.
Are you not going to be her spotter? Terrible dad.
Nope. Nope. She's gonna have to learn the same way I did.
Dropping it on her face.
Pick up the joystick one stick at a time.
You don't lift a controller by the joystick?
Yes, you do.
Monster.
Or you just grip it like this.
Or you grip it by the handle like a civilized human being.
No, because if you grip it like this, then you can grab. Because if you go to scoop under, you can slide it off the table. Or the desk.
Why are you scooping it? Why aren't you just picking it up by the...
Grab.
Yeah, you
Then grab. You're missing the key point here.
Grabbing the hand is a lot easier.
No, you're missing the point
Well,
here.
tune in next time when we discuss the proper way to handle game equipment.
Don't listen to her.
Well, you let us know what's the proper way to pick up a Hey, Garrett, hand me that controller. Let's ask the people. Let's ask the people.
Don't break it now.
I won't.
If it
Whip
slides off the table all of a sudden.
All right.
Go ahead.
Let's say we got a controller right here, right? You want to play a video game. Do you pick it up like this? Go one hand at a time? Or
Grip. Then go.
Or do you have your own way of picking up a controller?
Ah, yes, people that play like this.
Nope, okay. People do play like that, though.
How? I don't know, but kudos to you.
We do have some all-new
Every
G...
now-
Oh,
I
go.
play like this. Every now and then, I play like this.
Sometimes you just gotta pick,
Specifically
one
started-
joystick at a time. That's what
Yeah.
you said, right?
Yeah.
No!
Go ahead, put it down. Go ahead.
I specifically started gripping it with like a different way. I think I would use the bottom two fingers, not the pinky. I would use these two to use the bumpers and stuff because in Elden Ring, I need to use the circle and triangle and square and X button more. Mainly
Yeah.
the circle button is the reason why.
That's why you need a scuff controller, because they have the button mashes on the side.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually get a panel that'll extend it, and you just...
Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. But that's how I started playing with my controllers and stuff.
Not like this. Like this.
Well, you let us know what the proper way of handling a game controller is. We do have some all-new GFAP socials. They're finally here. Woo!
Click on them.
Click on them.
We need you to.
Yell at us. Praise us. Tell us we're totally wrong or you completely agree with us. We just want your attention.
All of it.
Join the GFAPpening.
It's happening.
Or if you want to talk to me individually, of course, my website is BrittRochelle.com. It's got all my individual socials there. And you'll be able to hit me up, watch me stream live. I do game streams pretty often, stream schedules on Twitch. Yeah, slide into my DMs. Tell me what's up.
And I'm on Linktree at Muffin Sincere. As you can tell, just cut off this side here. And that's what it is.
Woo! Until next time, I'm Britt Rochelle.
And I'm Josh.
Stay peachy, gamers. We'll see you next time.